Let us start with vertically opposite angles. Observe the figure carefully. Line AC and line DB intersect each other at point B. Line AC and line DE intersect at point E. When two lines are intersect at single point, we get four angles. How many angles? Four angles. This is first, second, third and fourth angle. Okay. Angle ABD. Angle ABD is formed by the ray BA and BD. Angle ABD is formed by the ray BA and BD. As we learn the opposite ray, what is the opposite ray for the BA? Is BC. Opposite ray for the BA is BC. And opposite ray for BD is BE. BC and BE form an angle EBC. Again, angle ABD. The ray BA and BD form an angle ABD. What is opposite ray to the BA? BC. Opposite ray to the BD? BE. Ray BE and ray BC form an angle EBC, which is formed by the opposite ray. So, angle EBC and angle ABD are called as the opposite angles. Okay, they are called as the vertically opposite angles. Now let us see about this angle, angle ABE. Angle ABE. Okay, it is formed by the ray BA and BE. What is the opposite ray to the BA? BC. Opposite ray to the BE is BD. So it is form the angle BC and BD, angle CBD. So angle ABE and angle CBD are opposite angles. Clear everyone? First, the angle has formed because of this ray, opposite ray form an angle, so they are opposite angles. So they are called as a opposite angle. The angle formed by the opposite ray are called as a opposite angle. Let us see the description given in the textbook. PT and RS are the two lines intersect at point Q. Thus, it forms four angles. How many angles? Four angles. Angle PQR. Angle PQR. It is formed by the ray QP and QR. QP and QR. What is the opposite ray for the QP? Is QT. What is opposite ray of a QR? QS. So QS and QT form the angle SQT. So angle SQT and angle PQR are the opposite angles. Okay, what are called that? Angle SQT is called the opposite angle of angle PQR. The angle formed by the opposite rays of the arms of an angle is said to be its opposite angle. Now let us study the property of vertically opposite angles. Observe the given figure. Line AC and line BD intersect at point DE. Intersect at point B. Okay, so they are form opposite angles. Just now we have learned the opposite angles. The angle formed by the opposite rays of the arms of an angle is said to be its opposite angle. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It is formed 4 angles. Angle A, B, D. What is opposite of that? Angle E, B, C. Angle A, B, E. What is opposite of that? Angle C, B, D. 1 opposite 3, 2 opposite 4. The number has given to make it better understand to ourselves. Okay, those who don't want to give the numbers or the labeling like 1, 2, 3, 4, it is okay. Now let us write the measurement of each angle. It is A, B, C and D. Okay, A, B, C, D. Now first observe this much only. A, B, D and angle A, B, E. Observe it carefully. We have learned the linear pair angles. AB is a common arm, BD and BE is the opposite ray. So it is a pair of linear pair angles and they are supplementary. So A plus B is how much? 180 degree. Note it down. Angle A, B, D plus angle A, B, E. Linear pair angles. Okay. What is the measurement of ABD? A. Measurement of ABE? B. (180 degree). That's the first. Okay. Now observe this figure only. BE is the common arm, BA and BC is the opposite ray. So it is a pair of linear pair angles. So it is a linear pair. So B plus C is 180 degree. They are supplementary. Angle EBA and angle EBC is a pair of linear pair angles and they are supplementary. So note it down here. Angle ABE plus angle EBC 180 degree. Linear pair angles. What is the measurement of ABE? B. What is the measurement of EBC? C. How much it is? 180 degree. Okay. Now observe it carefully, equation 1 and 2. The left hand side A plus B is equal to 180 degree. B plus C is equal to 180 degree. Both the equation right hand sides are same. So I can write from 1 and 2. A plus B is equal to B plus C. Because my right hand side having the same measurement, so they are equal. So from this BB cancel. Same value, so it has cancel. So what is remain? A is equal to C. A is equal to C. What is the measurement? A is equal to C. means the measurement of A is equal to measurement of C. It is mean that opposite angle ABD and angle EBC, A measurement and C measurement, are equal measurements. It is mean that vertically opposite angles are having same measurements. They are equal. They are congruent angles. Okay. Now see here. The same thing has explained. Observe the figure. RS and PT are the two lines intersect at point Q. Labeling has given AB, CD of each angle. Okay. Now angle PQS, PQS A, and angle SQT, SQT B are the linear pair angles. So A plus B is how much? 180 degree. Angle SQT and angle TQR, linear pair angle. So B plus C is a 180 degree. A plus B and B plus C, subtracting B from both the side, A is equal to C. So opposite angles are congruent. Okay. So what the property we have learned? The vertically opposite angles formed when two lines intersect are of equal measures. They are opposite angles as well as they are equal in measurement. 1, 2, 3, 4. For our better to understand, given the numbering. What is opposite of 1? 3. 2 and 4. The measurements are same. What is the measurement of 1? Is the same for 3. Measurement of 2 is same for 4. For example, for the A, if I given the 60 degree, angle of RQT is 60 degree. What is the opposite of that angle? Angle PQS. They are equal measures. So it is also 60 degree. Okay. Now remaining these two angles measurement I can find out. How? As I know that linear pair angles 1 and 2 is a linear pair. Linear pair angles are supplementary. So 1 plus 2 is 180 degree because they are supplementary. But what is the measurement of first angle? 60. So 180 minus 60 is how much? 120. So what is the measurement of second angle? 120. So with the help of second angle, what is the measurement of fourth angle? They are opposite angle. So measurement is 120. So if I know the measurement of one angle, with the help of that I can find out the measurement of remaining three angles. The property is given vertical opposite angles formed when two angles intersect are of equal measures. With the help of that property, let us study the practice set 20. Line AC and line BD intersect at point P. Angle APD 47 degree. Find out the measurement of remaining three angles. Angle APB, angle BPC and angle CPD. Okay. Now whichever angles we have learned, with the help of that linear pair and vertical opposite property, we can find out the measurement of remaining three angles. First, angle APB. APB. See that. Angle APD and angle APB. Linear pair angles. Linear pair angles are supplementary, so it is equal to 180. 47 degree plus major angle APB is equal to 180. 180 minus 47 is how much? 133 degree. So what is the measurement of this angle? 133 degree. Second, angle BPC. Angle APD and angle BPC is vertically opposite angle. According to the property, they are measures equal. They are measures equal. So angle APD is equal to BPC. So it is 47 degree. Then third one is CPD. CPD. Angle APB and angle CPD are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles measure same. Already we have calculated angle APB, that is 133. So what it measures? 133 degree. Question second. Line PQ and line RS are intersect at point M. PMR x degree. Find out the measurement of remaining three angles. PMR and PMS linear pair angle. It is a linear pair. So their sum is supplementary 180 degree. So measure angle PMS is 180 minus x. So what is this measurement? 180 degree minus x. Angle SMQ. Angle PMR and angle SMQ are the vertical opposite angles. So they are measures equal. So it is x degree. Then angle QMR. Angle PMS and angle QMR vertically opposite angles. They measures equal. So it is 180 degree minus x. So in a vertically angles, if I know the measurement of one angle, with the help of that I can calculate the measurement of remaining angle. Clear everyone?